Okay, hey everybody, this video is all about the retrogrades we're about to go in, and I wrote them down, and I think I'm going to break up these retrograde videos. But the retrograde I really want to get into right now is Pluto. Pluto is going to go into retrograde around the 16th, so really in a couple of days, and it's going to go into retrograde in Capricorn. Yep. It's going to go into retrograde in Capricorn. So what does that mean for you? Well, you know, Capricorn is a sign of I use. And normally when it talks about using, it's the things around you that you can use to create life the way that you want and things like that. But in this instance, because Pluto is going into retrograde, and retrograde is basically when a planet appears to stop and go backwards. And excuse me if you hear a ticking noise, that will be my bread machine going off in a few minutes because I'm also making bread. But with it being in retrograde, it will appear to go backwards, and anything retrograde is meant for you to go inward, go inside. So with Pluto, Pluto is the planet of rebirth. It's the planet of, they could say death, discovery, stuff like that. And with rebirth, you know, comes a greater understanding, and with greater understanding comes control. So you'll see a lot of people say that Pluto is really the planet of control, but what it really is control of yourself. So in saying that, as we go into this Pluto retrograde, there's going to be tendencies and issues because you're going to want to use that Capricorn energy to stretch out and use stuff. But because Pluto's in retrograde, the things you need to utilize will be your mind, will be your spirit. It'll be a time to heavily go inside of you and see not what's on the outside, because you should already been clearing that stuff, but now it's time to go on the inside of you to see what habits, mindsets, and what thought processes you are having that do not reflect the way that you want your life to be. So that's what this retrograde is for, and it's going to be retrograde until a nice amount of time, until around September 25th. So that's pretty much a kind of a long time to go through this. We're going to be going through this through all the summer months. So if you feel as though, you know, you just can't relate to people, you feel really isolated even though you're trying to reach out, just know that it's that Pluto energy, and it's time for you to take that isolation, which is kind of hard because the warmer months are coming out and we want to be outside, but it's time to take that isolation and really look at our thoughts, really look at our spiritual values, our belief systems, and see if they line up with our goals that we currently want to manifest. Look at your old thought habits, your old spending habits, your old ideas of love, your ideas about parenting, your ideas about business, your ideas about art, your idea about pets, your idea about plants. Look at all that stuff and see if you really truly still believe in it, and allow yourself to say, you know what, I'm not sure if I do, and allow yourself to go through the actions and the steps it takes and the experience to see whether you still believe it or whether you don't believe it, and find out what it is now that you currently believe. So that's our Pluto retrograde that's coming up. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.